Stitcher Premium is having a special sale for Labor Day. For a few days only, get your first 3 months of premium for just $1. It's the perfect time to catch up on some fan favorites, available only on Premium. Shows like Big Grande's Teacher's Lounge, The Mysterious Secrets of Uncle Bertie's Botanarium, and all the Comedy Bang Bang live episodes. Just go to StitcherPremium.com/Labor Day to get your first 3 months for just $1. That's StitcherPremium.com/LABORDAY. No promo code needed. Yeah, I yell sometimes. That's right. I'm a loud lover of life. We're alive. We're alive. Do I sound happy or do I sound like I'm trapped somewhere? Both things are true. I am happy to be trapped here on planet Earth. Gotta be. Planet Earth, gotta be in top 5 planets. Gotta be. The rest of them, a lot of them are aesthetically pleasing. But no human beings. My favorite species. Human beings, gotta be top 5. Top 3, I'm gonna say. Let's rank the species. Human beings, number 1 with a bullet. The only ones who have bullets. Number 2, the woolly mammoth. Oh, that's right. I'm talking about of all time. Number 3, dogs. Why can't we all get together? Humans, woolly mammoths, dogs. Can you imagine the unlikely animal friendship of a woolly mammoth and a dog? If you saw that video, you would smile your guts out. See like a fucking border collie and a woolly mammoth running around together? Sleep. Oh, they're sleeping together. The woolly mammoth gets in the dog bed. You can't see it. You have to take the owner's word for it. A lot of talk about bringing the woolly mammoth back as of this recording. 0 woolly mammoths. What is the holdup? I want to have one as a pet. I want to eat one. These are all the things you can do with animals. Very few people do both. Some people are being very naughty and they're playing with the candles on the table. If you've never seen our setup, our studio setup, it's all Venus flytrap in here. I have low lights. I brought in lamps from home. I don't know why that's funny. It's true. Oh, the people in this room are very disrespectful today.
I thought you were...
You be quiet! It's not time yet! I can talk about you all I want! I brought in lamps from home. I brought in candles. Oh, that's not safe. They're fake. You little Nellie Olson. These are high-end fake candles that have a fake flame that flickers. You put that down right now. Haven't you done enough? Goodbye, new listeners. Ladies and gentlemen, same old people, welcome back to Spontaneanation with Paul F. Tompkins. I am the second part. This is a show where I invite a special guest or guests onto the program to have a free-form conversation with me, inspired by a blind question from our previous episode's guest. Then I invite some improviser pals onto the program, if they're not already here, to join me in a narrative improv that is one continuous story as opposed to unconnected scenes. And it is all scored on piano by Mr. Eban Schletter. That's what he goes like. Ladies and gentlemen, I am very pleased because today I have two of my favorites in here. And guess what? They're two of your favorites too. And I thought it would be a lot of fun if we just did an episode, just the three of us, and let's see what happens. You know them from this show. Can people still see Ghost Girls somewhere?
Uh-huh.
Check out their series. Is that true?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. Check out their series, Ghost Girls. Look for it online. Hilarious show. They are the stars and the creators of it. I'm in an episode. Star-studded cameos
Yes.
in every episode.
And girls is with a GH, just because.
Girls is with a GH. Don't look up pictures of girls who are ghosts. That's a different thing, you weirdo. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to Spontaneation, Maria Blasucci and Amanda Lund.
Hey.
Thanks for having us.
It is always my pleasure, of course. Do you have a collective name that you would like to go by?
We used to be called Beans.
Yeah, well,
Was it that just the two of you, or was there somebody else?
That was just
no,
the two
that was
of
just
us.
the two of
the
us.
two of you.
Well, we call each other Beans. So, yeah, we're just the Beans.
Is it the Beans or Beans?
Beans.
Just Beans, yeah.
But sometimes when we're playing basketball, I'll yell out on the court, "Go Bean!" And then our coach will go Bean! Like, without thinking twice. Like,
Wait, so do you call each other Beans or you call each other Bean?
well, both.
Hey, Bean.
Or
Okay.
hey, beans, over here. We started in college. We thought we should have nicknames for each other. And then one of us went, and then one of us went, I'm going to call you Beans. And the other one went, well, I'm going to call you Beans.
But I don't remember this. Why did
I remember
Who
that.
came up with it?
I don't know, but I remember immediately after someone saying, I'm going to call you Beans, the other one went, well, I'll call you Beans too.
Wow, so it was that deliberate.
I feel like you were the one that started it, and I feel like Maria started it. And then Amanda immediately said, well, I'm going to call you that.
Yeah, for revenge.
That sound. I'm not going to be the only Bean around here. I did not know you guys went to college together.
That's where we met.
What college was that?
Loyola Marymount University, right
Maybe
here
I did know that. Because that sounds familiar.
in Go Lions.
Golians.
Golians.
Why didn't you call each other Golians?
I don't know.
We weren't really that patriotic when it came to LMU.
Yeah, we met doing a play together, Picasso at the La Panagile.
That's right.
Oh, sure. Written by Steve Martin?
You know it.
I was
I
very
know of it.
ill cast in the role of Germaine, the barmaid.
You say you were, but I don't think you were.
I was horrible.
Well, you may have been horrible, but you weren't. It wasn't the casting.
Don't blame the casting.
It wasn't right. I didn't feel right. It didn't feel
Amanda, what did you play in?
I played 3 roles.
Oh.
She's very good and very good.
It's the best I've ever done in anything. I played Suzanne. She's like kind of sexy, and then I had to like rub a chair. Remember that?
I don't remember
The direction
that
was
part.
kind of strange. And then
Rub a chair?
Yeah, like rub up on a chair. I don't fully remember.
Like hump a chair?
I would say more like caress the chair.
With your hands?
With my hands, yeah,
Okay.
not with my body.
Okay.
And then I played the female admirer.
And she did a really funny bit where she took out her real retainer and a bunch of spit would come out. It
Yeah.
was a crowd pleaser.
You would have loved
Sure.
it.
I love saliva.
And then I had one other role, but I don't remember what it was.
I don't think
Einstein.
anyone else does.
I'm just kidding.
Well, all of that is in the past. And now we're in the present.
Okay.
And I have a question to ask you
Oh, this is exciting.
from our previous episode's guest, Janina Gavankar, who asks, what is your favorite font?
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Now, were you prepared for a more emotionally charged question?
This is emotionally charged for me.
Oh, is that so?
It is?
Yeah, fonts. I mean, I'm a wingdings gal.
Oh, God.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. God.
Always so quirky.
Do you have, let's start with this. Do you have a favorite font?
I think I could get there.
What?
If
But
I-
do you currently?
Well, yeah, I know what my least favorite font is.
Here we go.
It's Comic Sans.
Yeah. It's the most reviled font.
What is that one? Explain it to
The
me.
goofy one.
It is kind of irritating. It's irritating to look at. It's like, it's the font of a lot of flyers that you would see. You know, like you would see this in a church basement. Maybe you would see it. You know, in an office. It's gross.
It's like the hot guy, the guy that's like hot that thinks he's really funny. Do you know what I mean? And so like he tries, like he's just always funny, and like people around him laugh, but then you're watching going like, you're not really that funny.
Yeah, you just are charismatic.
Do you know what? I'm not even going to give it that it's the guy who thinks he's hot that thinks he's the guy that's hot that thinks he's funny. I'm going to say it's just an asshole who thinks he's funny.
Okay, that's fine.
And he forces his humor on everyone.
Yeah, that's true. I guess
even though no one really enjoys it.
Helvetica would be like the hot guy that thinks he's smart.
I think I like Helvetica. That's the more simple one. Is that correct?
Yeah.
But I'm a Times New Roman girl.
Oh, sure. That's a good font.
I like Courier.
Courier is good.
Courier.
Yeah. Courier's the word, yeah.
Futura's cool, too. That's the one.
Let me ask you this. Because let's establish there's a lot of good fonts out there.
That's true.
Okay?
Yeah.
And Helvetica I consider the people's font. How is your handwriting?
Horrible. I do half handwriting, half like regular writing, half cursive. Like it goes
Half printing, half cursive.
It goes in and out, and it's literally a horrible. I write horribly, and I can't write in a straight line. And I also like it's just horrible.
Amanda, how's your handwriting?
Mine, I think, is similar to Maria's, where I go in and out of cursive, although it's predominantly cursive, which I am proud of. And I wouldn't say it's great. I hold my pen incorrectly.
So do I.
Yeah, and it makes it difficult to write.
How do you hold your pen?
Okay, so like here, like this.
For the listeners at home, Amanda's holding it like in a fist with both of her hands.
No, Maria.
She's a liar.
It is like you're making a fist, and then the pen comes out between your middle finger and your ring finger.
Yes, and then my pinky's over with my ring finger.
It's like your pinky's hiding under the ring finger.
That's true. And then you're supposed to write.
Is this right?
That's right, yeah. Maria's holding her pen.
But see, when I used to look at people in class, I used to want to write like this because I'd see people writing like this with their whole fist, and I thought that looked really cool.
Yeah, that's what I do. But
it looks powerful.
Yeah, it looked like I know what I'm doing.
Is that what I do?
I don't know.
No, that's different. I hold my pen like this, which is like how a lot of left-handed people hold their
Like
pen.
you're giving a gift to a child.
Which is sort of like like I'm giving a
that's
gift
what it is.
to a child.
That's what it looks like.
It's the perfect description. What I'm doing is I sort of have my thumb. It's all of my fingers lined up holding the pen and my thumb on the other side. And this is apparently how left-handed people hold their pens, but I am right-handed. And so with left-handed, it sort of makes sense that you're driving the pen, you know, but in my right hand, it leads to a lot of smeared writing.
Oh, sure.
And terrible, just bad. My writing is terrible, and I tend to write too quickly and I mess up. Nicole Parker, who has been a frequent guest on the show, she and I share the same affliction of terrible printing and having to tear up, like anytime you have to handwrite something, having to tear it up many, many times because you made an unfixable mistake.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'll be like you start to write a word and then you mess it up and you have to make it into a different word and then make the sentence make sense as you go along.
That's tricky.
Let me ask you about your signatures. Do you have the same signature every time?
No. I'm constantly flipping my A from the circular A to the TPA.
Right.
I can't decide.
Yeah, I think mine's pretty much the same. I've been doing my initials a lot, like on just like I just want to get it over with. Like if I'm signing a doctor's note or something, whatever.
If you're signing a doctor's note. A lot of people don't realize Maria is an MD.
You know what I don't
She's
realize?
an internist.
I can't understand is those people that write perfectly. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
where their writing looks like a font.
yeah, and it's all in a line. I can't wrap
But
my
not
head
that many
around it.
people really
I know
do
a
that.
couple people that do it. Like I've gotten letters from people where it's like, oh my god.
But letters, so like your grandma?
No, like I feel like it's girls our age that do it.
Like a thank you note that's
Yeah.
written perfectly.
Yeah.
I did when I wrote my thank you notes after Matt and I's wedding. I tried really hard, but that was a real test of my endurance because of how I hold my pen so poorly. It was after like the third thank you note, it would go nuts, and it would also affect the content, kind of like what you were saying.
Have you ever had to write something? Look, have you ever had to write something on screen and then you change the way you hold your pen to look normal? Because I have done that.
That's so sad.
I like at the last second realized I got to hold it the way normal people do.
Because my character is a normal person.
Exactly. 'Cause otherwise, people are like, "What is that?"
no.
When you were a kid in school, was writing difficult for you to learn?
Yes. Yeah.
No, I was. I think I did okay with it, but the pen holding was an issue. But no, I liked learning writing.
Did they try to correct you?
They did, and they also said this is going to come back to bite you, Amanda, if you don't fix this now. It's going to be difficult for you to write.
When you get married, those thank you notes aren't going to
Yeah,
just,
they said
write them.
you're going to get tired. Okay, if you don't fix this. And I tried, but I couldn't.
First of all, how would they know?
They know they were
Well, my hand
professionals.
gets tired, so I get it. Because if you're putting too much emphasis, like you hold the pen too hard, then you fatigue.
But you have weak hands.
I do. I have weak limbs. That's for sure.
All around, across the board.
Across the board.
All
Very
5
weak.
of them.
I have very weak limbs.
I just dropped my bottle cap, okay?
That'll come back to bite you, Amanda.
Amanda is drinking from a bottle. It looks like you're drinking shampoo.
This was a gift.
Oh, I do apologize.
I just got Amanda's thank you note in the mail.
How did it look?
I couldn't make heads or tails out of it.
Oh, God.
No, it was very nice.
I was proud of that thank you note.
It was nice.
How is your typing?
It's spectacular.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty great. Yeah.
Because did you do Mavis Beacon?
No, I did typing tutor.
Oh, okay. We learned typing.
I'm sorry. Is this a program of some kind or is this a person?
Well, I don't know who this woman is.
Mavis?
That
No, I'm asking you, Maria. You
typing
said
tutor
I
is
did
a
typing
program.
tutor.
It was a program, and it was you did it in school, in class, and it was. But the crazy thing is, I'll tell you this much: they always taught you to use the shift to caps locks or to capitalize something, but I always have pressed caps lock.
And then you
never
press
To
it
go
again?
back and forth.
Yeah, and I'll press it again. Always.
Oh, and I'll press it again.
I'll press it back. So that's just something that I've had to deal with.
Wow.
I'm a terrible typist, and I realized something recently that I hit the keys too hard, and I have to look. I can't but I'm smashing them like it's a typewriter.
Like it's
Right?
a piano.
No, like it's a typewriter. Like it's a piano.
Well,
And I realized that I still have this. I still apply the same pressure to things, switches, buttons, whatever, that I had to when I was a child. So we have one of those in our sink. We have one of those filtered water taps, and I realized I'm pushing that lever so hard. I don't need to push it that hard, and I realized I'm going to break this, but I'm just pedal to the metal.
Wow. That's a good life lesson.
It doesn't stop me from doing it. It just makes me realize it every time I'm doing it.
yeah.
Yeah, your awareness, though, that's the key.
What are your things like that from when you were a kid, like habits from when you were a kid that you still find yourself doing?
Well, this is kind of a weird one, but I'm always twisting something. Because is this maybe more of a...
Hold on a second. Maria?
What does she mean?
I think she's going to tell us. Let's be respectful of each other. Oh, this was a mistake.
what I
I
have to
can
deal
see
with.
this was a mistake.
She's mean, Paul.
She's mean in front of company, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
always.
Oh, please.
You should see her. When it's just the two of us.
It's just, Beans, I love you. Beans, you're my friend.
Well, people gotta laugh at someone's expense.
God, she's
Well, you can't argue with that.
No, let's hear about it. I'd love to hear about what you twist.
You know what I
What a
twist?
universal truth.
Oh, your hair.
I twist my hair, I twist straw wrappers, I twist rubber bands, and it all comes from my childhood blankie. I would twist it.
Oh.
You would just twist it? Would you do something with it after that?
Okay, well, I would take the fluff and twist it into a big clump, and then once it was clumped enough, I'd take it off.
My wife had a blankie, and she would twist it to a point. She would twist the corner to a point, and then she would put it like right near her eye, in the corner of her eye. She called it her Sharpie.
Oh my God.
And there was something that was
Comforting.
like satisfying, comforting.
That's a thing. That's actually a sexual thing. The eye is if you've ever read Lolita, Humbert tells Lolita, he goes, she has something in her eye, and he goes, let me get it out for you. This is like a erotic zone, like right there. I'm not saying your wife was doing that, right, but I'm sure it like felt like something she never felt before.
Wow.
You were on thin ice, Maria.
I'm serious. It's a real thing. But I get what she's doing. I get it.
Wow.
It's a real thing because it was in Lolita.
Well,
I mean, it's a sensitive spot, to be sure.
yeah, no, it feels nice.
Like it feels good to rub your eye like that.
And I also feel like you're relieving some tension, especially if you have a sinus issue. Okay, Bean, how about you?
I don't know. I guess I just did everything right.
Oh, God.
I don't know. I can't think. Let me think. Things that I do today that I did. I think everything I do today I did as I don't think anything.
Because you like still have your blankie.
I still have my blankie.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Did you have a name for it?
No, just my blankie.
Right.
I have a couple, but I only use one. I still keep it on the bed. It feels and smells like home.
Still?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's just nice to have
Sure.
around. And it's just soft. It's made of silk. So, or maybe not, maybe fake silk. But it feels nice to touch, you know? Mm-hmm. It's just something nice to have.
We know.
But yeah, you know what I do? I do whenever I hear a siren, I had a little bit of an OCD thing growing up, and I would make the sign of the cross every
That's
time.
what I do. I do that.
But I do it 5 times.
Okay.
And now,
You still do it?
And now I don't even do it. I just do it like little, like this.
Wow. So like just your hand in the air, kind of very like what Maria's doing right now is her hand is just slightly raised, and she's sort of doing a tight sign of the cross in the air without moving her hand up or down.
I don't even do it.
It's just the fingers.
Yeah, and it's 5 times. So I think
5
I think it
times?
was like 1 for each member of my family, and then 1 for whoever it is.
Samantha's doing it right now. Oh no. We were told to say a Hail Mary whenever we heard a siren. Which I stopped doing. That was work. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a break. When we return, more with Beans. Now you listen to the ad. The Second City is known for its award-winning improv and long list of well-known comedy actors, writers, producers, and directors. Tina Fey, Harold Ramis, Bill Murray, Adam McKay, Steve Carell, Stephen Colbert, and Aidy Bryant, among many, many others, have performed or studied at the Mecca of improv comedy. But did you know thousands of students take classes at the Second City Training Center as a hobby, for professional development, or to beef up their writing or presentation skills? That's right. You don't have to be an SNL hopeful to take classes at the Second City Training Center. You don't even have to live by their Chicago, LA, or Toronto locations. Hundreds of students take comedy writing online and fly in for the 5-day summer and winter workshops. The Second City Training Center offers 8-week and 4-week workshops and $20 weekly drop-in classes for experienced and new students. Classes are offered 6 terms a year in improv, sketch and satire writing, stand-up, acting, musical improv, voiceover, filmmaking, and producing. Ready to add some fun to your weekly routine? Go to secondcity.com/TC or call 312-664-3959 to find the best class to advance your entertainment career, make new friends, or polish up your presentation skills. Welcome back! Hi! Folks, we're here with the Beans, Maria Blasucci, Amanda Lund, who have both been on the show many, many, many times. And God willing, they'll be on many, many, many more.
That'd be great. I love it.
It's nice. It's a nice thing to do with your afternoon.
Yeah, it's nice to have something to do.
It is. It really is. Although, I read something this morning in the LA Times that said people who pay for time-saving services, like paying someone to clean your house, paying someone to like run errands, are happier because they have more free time.
Yeah, but this is I wouldn't wouldn't pay someone to do this.
That would be interesting. That would be interesting.
I'd get
If you hit the old task rabbit and got someone to come in here
go do my
and
spontaneation.
improv for you.
That would be funny.
Or like go to your friends' birthdays.
Yeah. Well, no, because I really do enjoy getting out of the house. I do.
Well, you've been out all day, haven't you?
Yeah, I had it. Yeah.
Maria, where did you study improv?
Improv Olympic West. IO West.
IO West.
Here in.
We're not allowed to call it the full name anymore.
Oh, you're not allowed to?
No,
Oh.
because of the O word.
Ooh, because the Olympics
That's right.
sued them.
That's right.
No way.
I think they threatened to sue them.
Yeah.
And then they were like, oh, okay.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
scary.
IO West.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amanda, what about you?
Same. I copied Maria.
Did you study together?
You studied. She was in. When I started, it was right before our senior year of college, and we lived together senior year. So Amanda was still in Japan in the summer when I started improv, and then when she got back, then she started. So you were like 2 levels behind me, 1 or 2 levels behind me, and then so yeah.
And Amanda, why were you in Japan?
I worked at Tokyo Disneyland for 7 months, playing Cinderella and Mary Poppins. I was 20 to 21 out there, and I had a great time.
I bet you did.
And when I came back, my friend was enrolled in improv.
What a shock.
Had you ever been to Japan prior to that?
No, never.
So how the culture shock must have been insane, right?
Yeah, it was scary. Also, my first time living alone or being away from home, except
Right.
with the exception of college, which was 30 minutes away from my house.
Yeah.
So I remember the first day I got there, there was like this place next door to our apartment building that had a big coffee shop sign. So like I needed my coffee. I walked over there and I was like, 1 cup of coffee, 1 cup of coffee. And they had no coffee there.
Well, what were they selling?
It was like a Denny's. Like they had like spaghetti and pancakes. But I don't think they had any coffee. So I started crying and I ran home.
Oh no!
Not to America, just back to the apartment.
You started crying.
There is something that's like going to another place. I even had it when my wife and I lived in New York for a year because of a job, and that paralyzing thing of I need a thing. I need something. I don't even know where to go to get it.
Yeah.
Because I'm in a brand new place and I don't know where anything is. Because it was fall and I was like, oh, I need to buy a hat for the winter. And I was like, I don't know where to go.
Where do you get one? I think for me, it's like the fear of not being understood. Like they probably did have coffee there, but no one would understand me. I think that's really like upsetting to me when I'm trying to explain something or I'm saying something and people like can't understand me.
Yeah.
I hate that. I will start crying.
You feel very powerless and you also feel dumb. You feel like I should have prepared for this somehow.
Yeah.
And
I should have learned Japanese.
And people are
And I should've.
judging you. And that you're just like seen as like this, like lesser than.
Yeah.
Even when someone can't hear me, like say sometimes I'll be like mumbling in my sleep or something to Matt and he'll be like, what? And I'm just like, ugh.
Wait, you wake up from that?
Anyone saying what or huh to you is like really terrible.
Have you ever woken up screaming? Because I do.
I've woken up sobbing.
Oh no!
Yeah.
These are all horrible.
I've done it recently.
You've woken up screaming like people do in movies.
Yes, it really scares my boyfriend.
I bet.
Oh, does it? Does it? He doesn't just roll with that?
What does he do? Does he shake you?
No, I wake myself up because what happens, like in the dream, I'll remember, like in the dream, I'll feel the need that I have to get someone's attention or something, and so I'll muster all the strength I can in my dream It's like the monkey in Planet of the Apes when he like speaks for the first time in the new one when Caesar goes like, no! That's like what I'm doing in my dream. And then it comes out like a, ah! Like
oh my God.
it's scary, but yeah, it's happened a couple times.
Wow.
Oh. And you've woken up sobbing?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's okay. It's,
Like actual like tears?
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What had happened?
I don't remember. Probably some like family member dying.
Oh my
In
God.
I was told by a girlfriend once that I laugh in my sleep.
That's scary.
But it's really scary. And I said, what does it sound like? And she went, I don't know, it sounds kind of like this. The worst.
That's really scary.
Horrible.
Oh
Horrible.
God. Well, we all have our things.
Isn't that nice?
I had a great dream last night.
What was your
Yeah.
dream?
I was giving a kitten a bath, okay? But the cat was excited
Were you
for
licking it?
A cat bath. No, I filled the tub with warm water.
Warm.
Scalding.
I put a pot on to boil.
And then the cat went in the bath, and then instead of meowing to get out, the cat gestured for me to get in. I'm serious.
How did it gesture? With its paw? Or
With its-
Like a little come here kind of
It
thing?
was more with its eyes.
With its eyes! Like, did it wink at you?
sick. That's sick.
I did a little like.
Hey, so you got in?
Like a little head wave.
Did you
Yeah.
take off your clothes and
No, I didn't get in. I just said,
stuff? Said not now.
but it felt so good. Someone was appreciating.
Sure.
Amanda used to have crazy dreams she'd share with me, like one where she put all these turtles in a Ziploc bag.
It was one endangered large sea turtle. I put it in a huge Ziploc and watched it suffocate.
And then another,
Oh my God.
and then another one where this.
I thought that was going to be, you started out like it was a defense. Like, hold on. It was one endangered sea turtle, and I put it in a bag and watched it suffocate.
And then there was another one where this woman had a mood stick, where it was like it was a mood ring, but it was a stick. So when she touched you,
It was
would
an
turn-
alien, a little
Yeah.
alien.
And when she touched you,
Wait. The person was a little alien, or the
Yeah.
mood stick was a little
It
alien?
was not a woman. It was a little alien
wait,
with a
but it
mood
was the
stick.
woman that was in our Shakespeare class, wasn't it? The
Oh.
Russian woman.
I also had a series of dreams where I was a man fighting myself or fighting another man. Like it was a past life thing where I was these warriors. Like I was in a war and then I was in a gang and like about to like killing my gang member brother.
I would
and-
love to see that, a man as a gang member.
I haven't had a dream like that in a long time where I'm another person. It's always really weird. And it's the creepiest part to me always is when I figure out in the dream, oh, that's me. I'm this person.
Wow, so you're doing a little bit of like lucid dreaming if you're a little self-aware in the dream.
You know what it is? I think it's when I'm coming out of the dream and I realize that I was that person. You know?
Yeah.
But it's not, I would love to lucid dream.
It would be awesome. There's ways you can practice. I just like
Doesn't
it's different.
your mom do astral planes?
Oh,
or
my
something?
mom, yeah, she was saying how goes astro sailing or what is it? Where she can like sail through space in her mind.
What?
Apparently a lot of people can do it.
No, they can't. They cannot.
Yeah, you just
Astro sailing.
whatever it's
Bye,
called.
guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, bye guys indeed. We have to take another break. When we return, we will have a location for our improv. That's right. Our improv starts with a location that is provided by you, the listener. Follow Spontaneanation on Twitter. When we are going to record, we'll send out a prompt asking for a location. You'll have 5 minutes to submit a location. We ask that people just submit one per recording. You know, spread it around. And also so we don't have to sift through a million. And then we will choose a location and we will say the person's name on the air, the person who submitted the location. Now I'm trying to say this in a calm way because people, they don't seem to get it. They don't seem to get it. We're not just taking suggestions all goddamn day. We are taking suggestions when we ask for suggestions. Okay? It's really pretty simple. It's really pretty simple. I don't know how people who listen to the show and follow us on Twitter, where it's spelled out many times, still fail to understand. Maybe it's people who just like suggesting things. They don't actually listen to the show. Takes all kinds. So there you have it. We're going to take a break. During the break, we will select our location. And then when we come back, we're going to do that improv we talked about. All this and nothing else when Spontaneanation returns. Friends, I would like to tell you about another great podcast here at Earwolf, Throwing Shade. That's right. This is one that for whatever reason I slept on for a long time. And then I started listening when they came to Earwolf. And man, oh man, it has become a must listen as soon as it comes out. It's hosted by Aaron Gibson and Brian Safi. They look at all the issues important to women in the LGBT community, from politics to pop culture, and treat them with much less respect than they deserve. The hosts, best friends Aaron Gibson and Brian Safi, from Funny or Die and UCB, are hilarious. These guys they have an amazing chemistry together. They're so funny. They make me laugh hard, out loud laughs. They made the mistake of giving me their phone numbers, and I will sometimes live text their own podcast to them, which I'm sure they despise, but I can't help it. It really makes me laugh. I think you should check it out. Check out the episode that I'm on, if that is a good gateway for you. And their latest episode, Jessica Chaffin, she's hilarious. They're great together. Their 300th episode features our friends Kimmy Gatewood and Rebecca Johnson from Glow. They've had Earwolf favorites like Morgan Walsh, Kurt Brownohler, all these people that you like. I mean, they've been doing it for a while. It's new to Earwolf, but they've been doing the podcast for a while. So their back catalog is pretty impressive, and their new episodes are just hilarious. Please, I urge you to check these out. New episodes come out every Thursday. You can subscribe to Throwing Shade in Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, or wherever you listen. Okay? I hope you enjoy. Oh, welcome back. Excuse me. That was some fun that turned into a medical emergency. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are ready to reveal the location for our improv provided by one of our Twitter users. But first, just so's you know, in order to aid us in our storytelling, we use 3 sound effects that move us about in time and space. Let's say we want to have a flashback for some reason. We want to find out how something came to be. Someone is having a memory. We'll use this flashback sound effect. That takes us anywhere into the past. Let us say we need to return from a flashback back to where we were, or to travel into the future. We'll use this flash forward sound effect. That will either take us back from a flashback to where we were, or anywhere in the future. Let's say we're in a scene. We want to find out what's happening at the exact same time somewhere else. This button only moves us in space, not in time. It is the meanwhile button. Past, present, future. Everyone gets it. And now it is time to reveal our location provided to us by Twitter user Tyler Jacot. Tyler Jacot? We'll never know. Jacot, Tyler Jacot, who has suggested a riverboat on the Mississippi. A riverboat on the Mississippi. We take you now to a riverboat on the Mississippi. Well, now, would you say that again? I can barely hear you over the turning of the riverboat paddle wheel.
I said I'd like my trunks moved to the other corner of the room.
Well, right away, ma'am, I will call for the porter. David.
Yes.
Will you move this gentle lady's trunks from that side of the room to the other side of the room?
Well, I'd love to, but may I talk to you for a minute?
Oh, yes. Oh, would you excuse us, madam?
My trunk.
We will deal with your trunks directly, I promise. You have my word as a riverboat concierge.
I guess I'll just take a seat.
Mr. Arthur, I can't carry all those bags.
David, I've never heard you say such a thing.
I've been having back problems.
Back problems.
And I know I should have told you before we set sail, but why, I need to bring back money for the missus.
Arthur. I'm Mr. Arthur. Mm-hmm. Your name is David.
That's right.
David, I must confess, last night, as we were a-slumbering on the riverboat, I heard you in the cabin next door to mine. It sounded like you was waking up from a dream, screaming, ow, ow, my back hurts.
That's right. Mm-hmm. I've been having those dreams every night.
What are the dreams like?
Well, there's a little man, and he crawls under my...
I'm a little man.
Get off of me.
I'm crawling under your blankie.
No, get off of me. Get out of here. Now, you're not real, I know that. I'm in a dream.
I am real. Your mother says hi.
My mother? Why, she's been dead for 15 years.
Here, eat this popsicle.
Oh, it's cold. How can something not real be so cold? And
David, that's a terrifying dream.
he's got eyes that look like skulls and hair that looks like birds. And my mouth.
Hey, I'm sorry. So his eyes look like skulls, that I get. You say his hair looks like birds?
Yeah, like feathers from a bird flapping.
Oh, doesn't look like a bunch of birds.
No, it looks like just flapping like he could fly. If he
Help!
wanted.
Help!
Ma'am, what is the problem?
Oh, I've tumbled beneath the trunks.
Oh.
I was trying to move them, and they all collapsed upon me.
Madam, you should know better than a woman trying to move trunks. Why, the very idea.
Well, the two gentlemen I implored for their services seem to have been engaged in a prior commitment.
Now, we could go help with them trunks, or we could do something else, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna go down to have something else to do.
Could you repeat that?
I'm a drunk guy. I'm glad I have to go down to everybody else to do.
Now, you said, okay, now you's making me repeat myself, and I feel awkward about it, because I feel like something's wrong with my hearing, or at the very least I'm being rude.
You know, you gotta go to bed and time to
Now, you two have gone insane. We should get up there immediately and help with the luggage.
Percy,
go.
we're trying to have some fun.
Well, I am too, but I took this job as for myself, so I could get a good wage.
Have a little drink.
Always drinking. Oh, Lord Almighty!
Hey, fella, look by the riverbank. See that gator? He's like gesturing to us with his head.
Go in under the gator. And the drink, Mr. Gator.
Now, I don't want us going anywhere near this gator. We're not going in and sleeping and swimming and doing God knows what with this gator. We're going up and we're going to deal with the trunks.
Percy, I don't know how you do things where you come from. Where I come from, a gator gives you an invitation. It's rude to decline. So good luck to you, but I'm going in that river with that gator.
No, he got naked. Going in the river.
Well,
Naked as a damn boar.
I shan't be going in after you.
Goodbye, Percy. You're lost.
Splash, 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 splash. Bye-bye.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, now, I see through the window one gentleman. He's a very posh-looking fella. He seems to be on his way up to help. Is he one of your men?
Oh, yes, that's right. That's that young man I employed. I promised him that I'd give him college credit if he accompanied me on my trip.
Oh, so he's an intern?
Oh, yes, an intern.
Hello, may I enter?
Come in, please. State your name.
My name is Percy.
Oh, right, it's Percy.
Hello, Percy. How do you do? I am Mr. Arthur. I'm the Riverboat Concierge.
Mr. Arthur, I don't mean to alarm you, but one of your employees seems to have jumped into the river with
Yes, we've seen it. Now, can someone please just move these trunks? I'm still stuck.
Why, let me do it. I'd be honored, my lady.
Well, look at that. This Percy has the strength of 10 men.
I wish-
Unless those trunks is empty.
Oh, no, they are filled.
I'm sorry I can't help you. I really am. My back. No. Don't you try and make excuses. She won't have any of that.
Please, someone just move these trunks.
Well, I seem to be trying, but... what's in here?
It just a bit of gold.
Gold.
And a bit of diamonds, too. You see, I'm traveling down the old Mississippi to deliver my family inheritance to my youngest daughter, Susanna.
Susanna. Ma'am, may I ask you a question?
Oh, certainly.
Will you be perhaps partaking of the games of chance here on the riverboat as we travel down the mighty Mississippi?
Well, I never say no to a game of chance.
Now, do be careful. He's trying to get you to play his game.
Oh, please, Percy, I come from a gambling family. That's how Granny made all her money, off of molasses. She won it in a bet.
Wait, she won? What did she win in the bet?
That's right, a bunch of molasses trees.
Well, looky here. It seems I am the winner in this roulette game.
Well, Mrs., you won the forest.
I won a forest of sap-giving trees.
Good luck.
I won't need it now that I'm a sap millionaire, a sap baroness.
More like a sad sap.
Hey, who said that?
Hey, get out of here, Tommy No Pants. Get out of here.
He's not wearing no trousers. So you are the direct descendant of Lady Sapsworth?
That's right. And now that you know my credentials, could you please have an able-bodied man move my treasure trunks?
Yes, Miss Sapsworth, right away. David, will you come over here for one moment?
Yes, of course, Mr. Arthur.
Now look, I'll help with these trunks my own self, but if this lady she truly is a Sapsworth, she's got a lot of money in them trunks.
Yeah.
And so what we must do, I hate to be so bald about it, but we have to cheat her at the games of chance.
Now, I don't think I can do that. Now, I'm not a lucky man, and the fates are coming for me full force ahead.
No, David.
I've got a demon coming to me in my sleep.
What?
The little man? The little man with his skull eyes and his bird hair. I got a demon coming for me during the night, and if I do this, I just feel... All right, Mr. Arthur, I'll do it.
Thank you, David. For a second, I thought you wasn't going to do it.
Hey, what's going on over here?
Percy, this is a ship business, boat business. You'll excuse us, of course.
Percy, would you please accompany me to the Lido deck? I'd like to try my hand at some cards and get a spritzer and some oysters.
That's an excellent idea, Miss Sapsworth. I will attend to your trunks right now.
That would be fine.
But of course. Place your bets. Riverboat gambling games are happening right now.
Now, Miss Sapsworth, before you put your money down, just remember that you should, keep things in an order and
Percy.
you shouldn't just put it all out on the table.
Would you please loosen that necktie and join me in a little bit of fun?
I can't. I'm a hired.
You're a hired hand not to protect and serve. If I wanted that, I would have brought my husband.
Why, I didn't know you were married, Mrs. Sapsworth.
Of course I'm married. I'm a woman of 28.
Why, you don't look a day over 17.
Oh, well, now there's the stuff.
Step right up. Who would like to play the Wheel of Fortune?
Me, sir. Me, right here in the red dress.
The young lady who smells faintly of pancakes.
That's right.
Now then, place your money on the marker. We spin the wheel and we see how you do.
So I just put all my money in and spin the funny thing?
As you have done, I will spin the wheel. All you need do is watch and collect your winnings or depart with your losing.
Now, mister, I am a progressive active woman. I don't just sit back and watch. Now, if I'm going to bet my $100, I'm going to be spinning that wheel. Thank you very much.
That has not been the way we have done things previously, but whatever.
Well, fine. Times they are a-changing.
Yes, they are, my lady.
All right, here's my monies.
$100 placed on the wheel of fortune.
Is everyone looking at me, Percy?
Everyone and everyone's mother.
All right. 1, 2, whee! Come on, big money, big money, big money.
Come on,
Oh,
big money.
There we go. It is stopping, coming to a stop, and big money.
Yes, yes, you're all losers, and I'm the winner.
That is so wonderful. You just, you really shown me.
And here's to you, Mr. Big Wheel. a
Thank you for
tip.
the tip, madam. Would you care to try your luck again?
Oh, what do you think, Percy?
I think if you did it once, you can do it again.
That's the logic.
Very well. Same bet.
That's right, same bet.
$100 more on the wheel of fortune.
Miss Arthur, she seems to be doing pretty well over at the Wheel of Fortune game.
Good, David, good. All right, so now, if she goes for a third wheel turn, here's what you must do. You must hit the button under the counter.
Under the counter.
Yes, so that she goes bust, and we collect $300, is it?
I think so, yeah. Well, that's more money than I've ever seen in a lifetime.
And probably than you ever will.
All right, I'll do it, Mr. Arthur. Here I go.
Now, David,
Yeah.
you're not going to lose heart at the last second, right? Because of this little demon man?
No. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Oh, are you?
Oh, no.
David, who are you talking to?
No one.
I'm here under your covers. I'm here. No one can see me but you.
David, why are you swaddled in a blanket here on the casino floor?
My back, it's just been bothering me, so it feels nice to be in bed as I walk around.
Don't do it. You'll burn in hell.
Get out of here.
Me? How dare you speak to your superior
Not
that
you,
way?
the little man, the little demon man.
David, are you telling me you're seeing this little demon man in the broad daylight?
Of course not. He's nowhere to be found. Now let me do my job, gosh darn.
Well, very well, David. I've never seen you be so assertive.
Oh, my goodness.
You can do it. You can do it.
I'm on a winning streak.
The lady is on a winning streak. Would you care to bet once more?
Yes, but first a toast to my little daughter who is confined to a wheelchair. All this money's going to her so she may survive.
Well, I didn't know that you had such a big heart.
Yeah, that's right. That's why they call me Hardy. Back home, that's what the boys call me.
Excuse me, I'd like to get in on this bet.
Oh, certainly. Employees are allowed to bet on anything.
If I could just stand next to you, that's my lucky spot.
Highly irregular, but everything is permitted today.
All right, let me just... Oh, my back, it won't let me get this button that I'm supposed to...
Madam, are you ready to spin the wheel?
All right, I'm ready to spin.
Here we go, lucky lady.
1, 2, 3. Big money, big money.
I can't do it! I can't push the button!
What button?
What seems to be the trouble here? I'm so sorry, madam.
Mr.
Miss
Arthur, I
Sapsworth.
couldn't do it. My back, it hurt too much. I couldn't press the button.
David, keep your voice down.
Miss-
Now, Miss Sapsworth, would you excuse us for a moment?
I'm happy to pay for his medical bills.
Well, how... That's... Do you also know an exorcist?
Well, certainly. Well, you didn't know that Mrs. McGillicuddy across the hall is an exorcist. She's a very interesting woman.
My dear, what seems to be the trouble?
Well, my dear friend David, and also he's a waiter, I think.
I do a lot of things on the ship, yeah.
Yeah, this ship is horribly understaffed. There's only 2 people working here, and one person on the casino floor.
Ah, no, don't even get me started on my trunks. Anyway, he's in need of your services.
David, is it?
Yeah, that's my name.
What seems to be the trouble?
Well, I've been having these back problems ever since...
Oh, are you seeing a little demon man?
Yes, exactly.
Back problems go hand in hand with little demon men who visit you in the night.
Yeah, but recently he's been coming in even during the day.
Oh, it's worse than I thought.
And he's been stopping me from doing things like From
Cheating the casino goers.
what? I'd never do something like that.
My dear young man, you don't get to be as old as I am and travel on as many riverboats as I have traveled upon without learning a few things.
Mishaps with I am so sorry, but
Is that true?
yes, it is true.
Oh, well, let me reach deep down in my big hottie and find my Christian forgiveness. I forgive you, and I'll say the sign of the cross in your honor.
Better do it 5 times, dear.
Always. Up, down, side, side, up, down, side, side, up, down, side, side, up, down, side, side, up, down, side, side.
That was a beautiful recitation of the sign of the cross.
That's very hearty of you, miss. Now, I need to atone for my sins, but before I do that, I gotta get rid of this little demon.
Well, good news, David. You will not need to atone for your sins, for they are all the fault of this little demon man. So once he is purged from your soul, you will be clean as a whistle.
Well, that sounds great.
Ooh, sign me up.
Well, now, one at a time, Hardy. Now then, Miss Sapsworth, will you strap David down for me?
Gladly. All right.
What's going on in here?
Oh, Percy.
Why, are you strapping this man down?
We are. It's an American custom.
Pardon me, it is an exorcism, and I am not ashamed to perform it.
An exorcism?
How exciting.
Do they not have those in England?
No. We don't.
Well, maybe you should, and you can purge yourself of your monarchic tendencies.
Well, if you're gonna be doing it, let me...
How did you... All of a sudden there's soot on your face.
I haven't been completely honest with you, now I have.
He's transforming into an urchin before our very eyes.
What, do you have some sort of secret past?
Why? I'm a chimney sweep, I am.
A chimney sweep. You crawled. It was curious the way I met him.
How did you meet?
Oh, I'm gonna stack the woods and make a fire.
Hello, madam. I'm help you.
Oh my goodness. Oh, a little boy.
Hello.
Well, come on out of that chimney, honey.
I can't.
What? Let me run you a bath. You're covered in soot. Don't talk, honey. You're gonna hurt yourself.
Oi, Percy,
Yeah.
you gotta get out of the chimney and act all posh, and then you can swindle her out of the diamonds and jewels.
All right, I will. All right, thank you, Mr. Garrison.
Don't tell anyone I'm in here the chimney with you.
Oh. Right, I hope you get out, all right?
All right, but don't forget, put on a posh accent.
All right, I think I may.
Oh, that's good.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Keep going, keep going.
Well, what's that, honey?
I'm sliding out of the chimney.
Oh, look at that. Hooray, hooray.
Do you need an intern? I'm in college.
I do.
University.
University.
It was really silly.
Agreed. And now, Percy, you deceptive cockney, make yourself useful and help me tie this riverboat steward down.
Of course I will. All right, little Davy, you get right there. Yeah. All right, I'm here. I'm ready. I'm tied down. I can't get...
Oh, I'm going to step aside and get some cool rags from my room.
Oh, Miss Sapsworth,
My treasure!
I was just making sure that everything was still here.
Is that why you're wearing my granny's emeralds?
Yes, to see if they were safe.
Habuto, but I don't know about that. I gotta bend the man in the gator for.
Who is this soaking wet gator man?
I've been taking a dip, 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 and drinking. Oh, you stealing the treasure.
I knew it. I can't trust anyone on this ship. I should have gone to Paris with John.
Please, Miss Sapsworth, please don't tell anyone. This would be terrible for us to all go to jail.
Oh, no kidding.
I suppose I had that coming. Now then, this will be extremely painful, David.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Holy Father, take the demon from this man.
No.
Let him be clean.
I won't go.
Demon, I cast thee out
I won't go.
by the names of all the saints and apostles, Jehoshaphat, Melchizedek, Britannica. I command thee, go back to hell, little demon man.
Someone was trying to steal my... Oh, throw up bile all over me. This is disgusting.
Are you all right, madam?
No, Percy, I'm covered in David's bile.
David,
Yeah.
how do you feel?
I feel great. Why, my back doesn't hurt at all.
This is wonderful.
Well, wait a minute. Now, Miss Sapsworth, did you say someone was trying to steal your jewels?
Now that's right.
Someone was trying to steal your jewels?
Oh, don't you stop, Percy.
What do you mean?
I may be a woman with a big set of hearts, but I also have a brain. And I'm here to say I know each and every one of you scoundrels has been after my treasures.
Not me.
Wait, who are you?
Why, I'm Percy, and sometimes I'm Cockney, and sometimes I'm not. Right now, I'm back to normal Percy because it gets a little difficult with the southern accent.
We know. All right, we all know. Now, I have a suggested remedy to this unfortunate situation. I'd like to see each one of you men strip down to your skivvies and do a little gator dive.
Well, what about Miss McGillicuddy?
Yes, what about me? I have not tried to steal your jewels.
Honey, if I make an exception for one, I gotta make an exception for all of
It
them.
only makes sense.
All right, I guess we should do it.
All right, splish splash, gentlemen.
Can someone untie me first?
Yes, of course, dear. Here you are.
Oh, that feels good.
All right, out to the veranda.
Well, into the drink I go.
Miss Sapsworth,
Yes.
I don't want to take off my skivvies.
Oh, Percy.
There's something under there that I'm too ashamed to show.
Well, what could it be, Percy? Let's see.
It's this.
Oh, holy moly, Percy.
A little demon man.
He lives in there.
He lives in here.
Well, I think I've got time for another exorcism. How about you?
Oh, yes, I do. Oh, Miss Sapsworth, marry me.
I do.
Well, now, as a riverboat concierge, I have the power to marry you in holy wedlock.
I thought you'd never ask, Percy. From the moment I saw you crawling down my chimney, I just knew I wanted those sooty paws all over my silky drawers.
Well, then,
You've made
go ahead.
that.
You're so close. The happiest? Right?
You made me.
Oh, no.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today in the sight of God to join this man and this cockney chimney sweep in a holy matrimony. And it all happened in a place called Spontaneanation. Beans!
Tell people where they can find you should you wish to be found. Amanda.
At Amanda Fun Buns across all social media platforms.
God.
Blasucci.
M_Blasucci, also known as Munderscore.
Munderscore.
On all social media accounts.
There we go. And it is now, as people are hearing this, it is Monday, August 28th. Is there anything specific you would like to tell people about?
My wake.
That's not that's not
morbid.
funny. Maria?
It's gonna be fun, I think, Amanda.
Maria!
I'm planning it. I'm the maid of honor.
I'll be at Corpse Bride.
What's the date? This comes out September what?
August 28th. I said it 2 seconds ago. Are you guys still playing b-ball as the Pistol Shrimps?
Yeah, I think our season will just be not started up yet, but it'll be very close.
If
to
you're ever in
starting up.
LA, come out and see a game and follow the Pistol Shrimps on Instagram. We post when our games are, so
Yeah.
you'll know.
That's right. And listen to Pistol Shrimps Radio, hosted by Matt Gorley and Mark McConville.
It's
Yeah.
great.
What a pleasure this has been. Thank you for being here, the both of yous.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Eban Schletter. He is Eban Schletter on all the platforms. Go to ebanschletter.com and check out Eban's non-spontaneanation work. It is fantastic. And why is it fantastic? Because Eban Schletter is only the best. But how do you find ebanschletter.com? You find it by spelling Eban Schletter. Well, how do you do that? Shut up! EBANSCHLETTER.
I like that.
It's good. It's a good song. As for me, it's September. You got.
I got you.
How dare you?
See, it's easy.
It's easy. November, Spontaneanation is coming, as is Super Ego. We're doing a weekend at the Bell House, Saturday, November 11th, Sunday, November 12th. Those shows are sold out, but be vigilant because people often do not know how to plan their lives, and at the last minute they need to sell tickets. So it could happen to you. Thank you to Earwolf for hosting the podcast. Thank you to Engineer Ryan for engineering us all the way to the end of the show, which this is. Goodbye forever. Until next week, this is Paul F. Tompkins saying, Semper in Praesenti. Hey friends, thanks for listening to today's episode. And I just want to remind you that Bajillion Dollar Properties, the hilarious show that I'm a cast member of, is still looking for a home. We have 3 seasons that have run on CISO, and we have a 4th season that is completed. It's completely ready to go. But unfortunately, because CISO is folding, you might not get to see it. But we're trying to find a home for the show. We're doing everything we can. We got to try, you know? So the way you could probably help us, if you are so inclined, is please tweet, Facebook, however you reach out to networks that you like, Hulu, Netflix, Amazon, whatever it is. Tell them that you like this show. Let them know that there's an audience waiting for it, and that it would be a good idea for them to pick the show up, because the 4th season is the funniest season yet. We have such a great cast, all the people that you've heard on this show and Comedy Bang Bang and everywhere else, just hilarious people. I love them so much. I love working with them. We want to continue it. Kulop made this great show. Kulop Vilaysack assembled us all together and gave us this wonderful gift of a show, and we want to keep doing it. So if you can, if you got it in your heart, please help us try to find a home for the show. It might not happen, you know, it might not work, but we got to try. That's the way we feel about it. And hopefully you feel the same. So if you like me and all the people involved, please do us a solid and just kind of get the word out there that we're looking to get the show picked up. Thank you so much, my friends. See you next time. Oh, and use the hashtag ByJillion, BuyJillion, ByJillion. Bye to you.
Hey, I'm Brian Safi.
And I'm Erin Gibson, and our show Throwing Shade just moved to Earwolf.
We take a look at women's issues and LGBT issues and make them real stupid.
We make them real dumb. You'll be very insulted by what we have to say. And we have great guests, so come listen to us. You can subscribe to us on iTunes, Apple Podcast, Stitcher, or your favorite podcasting app.
We also talk about clip-on earrings a lot, where to get a great facial,
And wigs.
and a lot of wigs.
It's everything you asked for and nothing you asked for.
All in the same package.
This has been an Earwolf production. Executive producers Scott Ackerman, Chris Bannon, Colin Anderson, and Paul F. Tompkins. For more media and content, go to earwolf.com.